Hey, how's it going? How are you doing today? I was AFK for a couple minutes, just texting with my friend. We're planning on going to Whitefish, Montana next February, so we're kind of looking at places to stay right now. We're gonna do some snowboarding on the mountains there. Yeah, I'm pretty good. A little tired, but I had a shot of espresso, and I'm feeling a little bit more awake right now at the moment. Had a pretty busy day at work, running around, running errands, shipping things, getting things ready. And I got tomorrow morning off. I gotta go see my surgeon and see what he recommends for my shoulder. Yeah, I've been snowboarding for, oh man, I'm trying to count here. Probably 20 years. One of the reasons I'm so close to the mountains right now is because I want to be near a real mountain. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't very sports inclined either until I started snowboarding, but then I couldn't stop, and yeah. When I was a young kid, I had no inclination to do any kind of sport at all. Although I was pretty active. I was a pretty active kid. So there is that. Yeah, I actually tore my pectoral muscle, and it wasn't from snowboarding though. It was actually from, I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well. Generally in the summer and spring and fall, that's what I do when I'm not snowboarding. And I had a freak accident, and it tore my entire pectoral muscle off of my shoulder. Oh, shin splints. Yeah, those are, when I first started running, I had those too, a while ago. But, I don't know, I think it was just, I was doing it wrong, that's why I had the shin splints. I guess so, you know, when I used to hang out with my friends and stuff, when I was younger, I used to play different kinds of sports. Like I had one friend, I used to play a lot of hockey and baseball, so during the baseball season, and I used to just throw balls for him and pitch and stuff like that, so I got pretty good at that. Yeah, actually, you know, I'm pretty clumsy. Well, not pretty clumsy, just I hurt myself a lot, and yeah, you know, I've broken bones, I've sprained things, I've twisted them, I scraped them and bumped them, and tearing a muscle is probably one of the most painful things I have ever experienced in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was pretty bad. It was fairly painful, and it's not one of those pains that goes away either. Like it stuck around for a while. Oh yeah, yeah. I think martial arts in general, I think, are good discipline. And I say discipline because it is a discipline, because I find that with even jiu-jitsu, like, it just, like, provided you're with the right teacher, it does really teach you to be respectful, and if you're not, like, your teacher will, if you have a good teacher too, your teacher will kick your ass. Which, rightly so, you know. Shouldn't be a jerk to people all the time. I mean, there's times where you should. But that's the one thing I find, like, I moved around a lot within Canada. So, like, when I moved from Toronto to here, I had a really difficult time finding a good jiu-jitsu club, because everywhere I went, it was just like, for lack of a better word, like, a lot of the people were just dicks. They were really rude, and, you know, that's not the kind of environment I was looking for. Because, you know, where I started, it was a really cool environment. Everybody was super friendly, helpful, you know, almost like a family, kind of, in a way. And that's what I was looking for again. But yeah, it's oh, look at all those luminous stones. But that's the one thing I was looking for. So I ended up doing jiu-jitsu when I started for 3 years, and then I stopped for 6 because I wasn't able to find the club, like a club that I was comfortable with going to. But now that I have, I've been doing it at this club again for, you know, another 3 years. And now I'm off with this torn pec for, well, I'll probably be out for a full year until I'm back. So it's been now probably about 8 months. I'm looking to get some medicine. I use air quotes, because I'm looking to get something that basically increases the production of HGH in my system so I can heal a little bit faster. Get a lot of aches and pains too from previous injuries from jiu-jitsu and sports and just being stupid. Yeah, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But you should, yeah, I don't know. I think everybody can benefit from jiu-jitsu. It's a good sport. It needs more women too. That's the one thing I find it lacks, is there's not enough women doing it. Look at all that luminous stone. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I was gonna do... Oh yeah, I want to complete all the memories. So what did you get up to today? No, my work isn't very physical. It's mostly, like I said, I mean, once in a while I gotta lift like a server or some sort of equipment into the rack, but nothing big. Well, how they fixed it, so they had to cut me open. So they cut open my shoulder. They drilled three tiny holes into my arm, because the piece that ripped out, it connects to the top of the arm, like at the top of the bone, at the top of the shoulder. And they drill 3 tiny little holes into the bone, and they put these plastic anchors in. And what they do then is they suture hey Pascal, how's it going? We're just talking about torn muscles and how they fix them. So they suture the tendon of the muscle, the tendon part of the muscle, to those anchors. And what ends up happening is the muscle, it's so close to where it ripped off of the bone that it starts healing and healing back to where it ripped off. That's nice. Relaxing is nice. I don't know. I don't think jiu-jitsu is aggressive. I think it's, I mean, it could be as aggressive as you want it to be. Like, I mean, the thing about jiu-jitsu is it's what you make it. It's kind of like a chess game. It's a physical chess game. I mean, there's men that are 80 years old that are doing jiu-jitsu, and I mean, for them, it's not very physical. it depends. I think that's the biggest misconception is when people start jujitsu, they think it's a very, very physical game, but it's not. It's more leverage than being, you know, using your muscles or anything. Like, like I'm 220 pounds and 6'2", and I can no problem. Like when I roll, there's a couple of girls that I roll with, and they're like, you know, 5'4", 120 pounds, but you know, I don't use my weight or my physical size at all against them. I just use the technique, right? So, and I'm better for it because I learned the technique a little bit better. And two, it's like I don't wanna hurt these people, and then like a black belt is gonna come after me and hurt me. So there is that aspect. If you hurt somebody on purpose, and you know, the professor, because in Brazilian professor means teacher, the professor sees you, he's gonna come after you. I agree, Pascal. It's not even just the best Zelda game ever. I think it's the best game I have ever played, hands down. It's just, I don't know. It's such a work of art, and I'm generally not one to like, I'm not a huge Zelda fan. I mean, I am a fan of some of their games, but I'm not like a, I don't know, fanboy, I guess. I just like good games, and this is a really good game. It's one of the best games I've ever played, and I've played quite a few games in my time. I think besides this, my other kind of tied for 2 Zelda games are on the handheld, so on the 3DS. A Link Between Two Worlds, and for the Game Boy Advance, Minish Cap. I don't know if you've ever tried that. That was a good Zelda game too. It was one of my favorites. Had a good time with that one. Oh look, the Lost Woods. We should do those shrines in the Lost Woods. Do you have the game, Pascal? Well, Tai Chi, if you speed it up, is an actual martial art, right? It's not, like, the idea behind Tai Chi is you do it slowly, so you build the muscle memory. Nice, Pascal. So you build the muscle memory, and then once you have it, like, you just react. You know, it's kind of like with any martial art, I guess. The muscle memory in sport, that matters. Pascal, you should ask Aveline how many hours of Zelda, this game, she has played. Sorry, I just threw you under the bus there, Aveline. I apologize. You know what? I'm just gonna go. Can't find my power bar for my laptop. Good. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't know what to think. Like, I thought it was gonna be like any other atypical Zelda game, you know. And then they're like, "Oh, it's open world." I'm like, "Okay, now you got my attention. Maybe I'll check it out." And I honestly wasn't too sure if I was going to get it. Yeah, Pascal, do you have it on the Wii U? Yeah, I have it for both too. there are subtle differences between the two systems, Pascal, but one of the major ones is, I don't know if you know what AA is, but the Switch like uses a lot of that, and it really helps the look of the game at higher resolutions. But other than that, like the Wii U version looks just as good. Sorry, Aveline. But he didn't divulge any information, and he didn't ask. So you're okay. So I had a hell of a time figuring out how to do this part initially. Like, I had to go on the internet and look. Like, I was lost when I first did this. 6 hours, eh? Wow! And you beat the game in 6 hours. That's amazing. You must be some sort of magical video game witch. Or wizard. I don't want that. Man, when I first played this forest, I was so frustrated. I was just, oh my goodness. It was like reminiscent of me playing Mario Kart. That game frustrates me so much. Whew! Boils my blood. I'm not laughing, I'm chuckling. Man, realizing that you have to follow the way the ambers are flowing in here was just not in my cards. Thank goodness we're online. Pascal, how many shrines have you done in this game? I think I'm at 70 something. I don't know the exact number. I didn't double check. Right. But you're almost at the end. You must dance, eh? See if I can what do we got for bow stash? 12. No. Oh. Yeah, I'll do that one. I've actually never done these shrines before. I don't even know how to get to them. That's what I have to figure out first. They want 12. weapon, 12. Shield. 10. I'm gonna do. Yes, let's do the weapon. Where's my power supply for my laptop? Oh, there it is. Woo-ha! Beautiful. How many Korok seeds can you get in this game? Like hundreds, thousands? What's the number here? What are we looking at?